Hey guys, it's Miss Britt here. I wanted to go over the problem of the day for April 17th. Miss Caldwell used partial quotients, but some of you guys are turning it into me using the area model for division, and I wanted to review it with you really quickly doing this problem. So if you're going to do the area model of division, you have to break up your dividend into the three parts. So you have to turn this into expanded form. So it would be 200 plus what? Right. It would be 200 plus 10 plus 4. All right. Now we know area models calls us to use a rectangle. So I'm going to draw my rectangle. And when you're doing area model division, this number goes inside the box. So remember, we try to make our 200 a little bit larger than our 10 and our 4. And we also leave some room up top so that we can move what we have left over. We can move it over and be able to add it to it, okay? So we are dividing by 9, so our 9 goes on the outside of our rectangle. And we ask ourselves, what are the multiples of 9? Multiples of 9, 9, 18. I know that you know them. Keep going. Right? 27, and then 36 and 45. And remember that pattern that starts happening, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and so on. You don't have to go all the way to 12 because we're going to ask ourselves right here, we're going to say, does 9 go into 2? Well, no. If I only have 2, I can't take away 9 from it. I can't pull out a group of 9. So I have to ask myself, does 9 go into 20? Well, of course it does, because 20 is greater than 9. So I come over here and I find my multiple that's close to 20 without going over. And it would be 18. So I want to put my 18 here. I want to say, yes, 9 goes into 20. 2 times 9 is 18. But remember, we can't leave this space open, so we have to put a 0 there, and if this is 180 now, then this becomes, yes, 20. 9 times 2 is 18, but 9 times 20 is 180. And then we subtract. 0. We have to come here and borrow or regroup. That becomes a 10. 10 minus 8 is 2. 1 minus 1 is nothing, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. This 20 that you have left over must be regrouped and brought over here. So I'm going to line it up and add them. So now I don't have 10 in this column, I have 30. And now I'm going to ask myself, how many times does 9 go into 30 without going over? Go back to my multiples. Yes, yes, yes. No, that goes over. So I'm going to back up to the one that was previous, and I'm going to say 9 goes into 30 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times 9 is 27. Sorry, and I have no whiteout. Subtract 30 minus 27 is 3. That 3 has to be regrouped and brought over here and added to the next column. 3 plus 4 is 7. Now, I don't have any more columns, so I have to ask myself, can 9 go into 7? No, it can't. So since 9 cannot go into 7, this becomes my remainder. This is what's left over because it is less than 9. 9 cannot go into 7. So my answer is all of this. 20 plus 3 is 23. Remainder 7. Now you have to go back to your question, and the question wanted to know how many cans were left over. It didn't want to know how many cans did each teacher get. It wanted to know how many cans were left over. How many are left over are going to be the remainder. So we do not worry about the quotient in this answer. We do not worry about the quotient. We worry about the remainder because the question was if 9 teachers went to the grocery store and they bought 214 cans and split them up, how many cans would be left over? And this would be the cans that are left over. All right, friends, just wanted to share in case you had forgotten about the area model of division or were having trouble trying to do it.